Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host, sellssi. Today we're going to talk about the World Cup Qatar 2022. The squads have been increased. If you remember, a couple of weeks ago, I talked about the squad that will be at Qatar 2022 based on the qualifiers and the friendlies we had played in. And officially, FIFA had come out that 23 players would be going to Qatar for every country. Well, it has been increased to 26, and the initial squad initially was 35. FIFA have increased that number. We'll be looking at the new amendments they have made. We'll also be talking about Alexander Djiku's move out of Strasbourg. It's looking quite tricky, as Sevilla are not ready to meet the asking price of Strasbourg for the Ghanaian. Another contender has come into the fray. We'll look at who that is. And Osman Bukhari talked about Richmond Boachi Adams' influence in him joining Red Star Belgrade. If you know, Boachi Adam has played there before. All that today, as usual. Subscribe if you have not. Click on the notification bell to get more updates. So we'll start off from the place of the World Cup. We are all looking forward to Qatar 2022, and as you'd already know, it is only just 5 months away. Looking at the squads that will be at Qatar 2022, and look at the conditions we have found ourselves in terms of players suffering COVID, players getting injuries, and the situation the whole world finds itself in. It's only fair that the squad numbers would be increased. Now, initially, when it was announced that Qatar 2022 was going to take place, we heard that FIFA came out and said initial squads will be 35, reduced to 23. Well, now they have increased it to 55. Now the communique coming in says the size of final squads for the Qatar 2022 World Cup will be increased from 23 to maximum of 26 players. And now, the maximum number of players on the release list has been increased as the initial provisional squad from 35 to 55. Quite a hefty number. The number of players to be included in the final team, 23. The final match day at club level for the 23 to 26 players nominated on the final day will be 13th of November 2022. No more than 26 people, up to 15 substitutes and 11 team officials. One of these officials must be the team doctor, will be allowed to sit on the bench. So those are the new regulations that have come in from FIFA following concerns that were raised about the pandemic and everything going on. Teams need their full numbers. Anything can happen. COVID is still out there. So FIFA have obliged 55, 26 are the magic numbers in terms of provisional and final squad respectively, and also 15 substitutes, 11 and 5 substitutes has become a thing of normalcy now, has been already confirmed by FIFA. We'll talk about Alexander Djiku, whose move to Sevilla has stalled, but Stade Rennes is looking for a replacement for Nayad Agad, who has been sold to West Ham. Djiku is one of the targets. Rennes is trying to improve their defense after losing Agad to West Ham for 35 million euros. Djiku's name has recently been linked to Stade Rennes. This challenge could be appealing to the Ghanaian international, according to reports in the French media. Now, Djiku joined Strasbourg in the summer of 2019 from Stade Marhab Kain. The 27-year-old debuted with a senior national team in a 3-0 loss to Mali on October 9, 2020. He played the second game for Ghana against Qatar, October 12, 2020, in which he impressed. Djiku's third match came when he was given the opportunity for the Black Stars new head coach against Zimbabwe in the World Cup qualifier, 3-1 victory. That is. So Alexander Djiku doesn't look like that Sevilla move is coming off. He looks like he will move into Stade Rennes, who are interested in him and looking to replace him. Final story has to do with Osman Bukhari, who moved to Red Star Belgrade recently, in case you might not have heard, but he is a Red Star Belgrade man. And Richmond Boachi Adam, he talks about his influence in getting him there. He said, he brought me closer to the club. He told me a lot about the fans, as well as the history of the Red Star Belgrade. Bukhari signed for the ambitious side on Tuesday afternoon after passing a medical following his arrival on Monday. The Serbian Giants expect to strengthen the creativity of Bukhari with their offensive team game, with Bukhari's speed and dribbling skills. This makes him the most expensive player in the club history. Coach Dejan Stankovic is keen on making a big impression in the Champions League next season and sees the Black Stars player as a key part of his plans to conquer top clubs in Europe. So that is it there on that front. We're talking about 35 players increasing to 55 for World Cup, 23 increasing to 26. 13th November, the final date that clubs have to release players. Amendments made by FIFA ahead of the World Cup. Also been talking about Djiku and Osman Bukhari. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your day.
They tell everybody to end out, it should be free entry. They just open the gate. They just open the gate. National Sports Authority.